cathartic thing you've ever done. I only did it because I thought she was dying. My daughter was 17 when she collapsed at school during gym. One minute she was jogging laps, the next she was on the ground, struggling to breathe while her classmates circled around her in shock. I rushed to the hospital and sat by her side in the ER, waiting for someone to tell me what was going on. After a full day of tests, scans, and vague medical terms, a doctor finally pulled me aside and told me she had severe cardiomyopathy. Her heart was barely functioning. If it got worse, she'd need a transplant. But here's the part that knocked the air out of my lungs. He told me the wait list was long. Her condition was rare for someone her age, and there was a good chance she wouldn't make it another year. She didn't know the details. I told her it was serious, but manageable. She gave me this small, shaky smile like she didn't believe me, then changed the subject. A few days later, she showed me this crumpled sheet of notebook paper she'd been working on from her hospital bed. Just stuff I want to do, you know, in case, she said, like it wasn't breaking my heart. It was 5 things long. Watch the stars in the desert, make a real painting on a giant canvas, try sushi, ride in a hot air balloon, and kiss someone she really liked. That night, I stared at the list while she slept. My chest felt like it was being crushed. I decided right then that if time was all we had, I was going to give her everything I could in whatever time we had left. I picked up night shifts stocking shelves at a local supply warehouse, told Stacy I had late-night tutoring gigs at a community center. I'd come home at 4 a.m., sleep a couple hours, teach high school English all day, then start the cycle again. My body ached constantly. I started spacing out mid-class. Once I completely forgot what chapter we were on, and just stood there in front of my students, blinking like an idiot. The first thing we did was drive to Arizona. I didn't tell her why until we were pulling off the road into the middle of nowhere. I brought out this little blanket and a pair of cheap binoculars. The sky was so clear it didn't even look real. She didn't say much, just